Hey everyone, Johnny here from the Guitar Family playing Guild Wars 2. I wanted to show you this secret cave I found in the Assura starting area of the Metrica Province. It's at the top right of the map. This is where you can find one of the fun jumping puzzles in the game. Now this beginning part isn't the jumping puzzle itself, but it is the path leading to the portal gaining you access to a challenging 4-stage jumping puzzle. The cool thing about this start of the jumping pre-test leading to the portal is you find this nice little chest with goodies in it. So if anything, it's worth coming up here for this little box of shinies. Alright, now that we're up here, you can either talk to this little robot over here, and he'll send you right through that portal, or you can risk taking steps towards the portal and going through it. Now I say risk because I've witnessed a fellow traveler walk right through that portal without it working, and as you can guess, this traveler met his demise at the bottom of the ground. So walk through it at your own risk. But I decided to just walk right through it. So I'm a risk taker. And after you've gone through the portal, you are now high up in the sky. And the good thing is that if you fall, you'll avoid slamming into the ground and instead be ported back up to the beginning of the puzzle. This saves on repairs and the time it would have taken to climb back up to the portal. Not only is the puzzle challenging, but it also has a little trick to it. As soon as you make it to the end of stage 1, you can talk to this robot and travel through. But if you do without a certain requirement, it's just going to teleport you back to stage 1. Now where the trick comes in is you have to be attuned in order to enter that stage 1 portal and get to stage 2. In order to get to attunement, there's an alternate path that you must take. There's these set of rocks that are kind of hidden that go down. If you go down these, you'll find the attunement box that you need to click on in order to access that next stage. Alright, so now that we are attuned, we can take this portal, which will teleport us back to stage 1, just a different location within stage 1. And after you go through the portal, just jump down, and you'll be met with an obstacle here. Now this is the wind path, and my first couple of times I didn't have much luck. I did fall, and I watched others fall, and just kept trying it over and over and over again, until finally I did look it over, and I figured out there is a method to this madness here. Don't just run out there. So basically, what you want to do is make your camera so it's looking down at your character, and you'll see that the wind streams are in a set path, and you can just move right in between them. Now on this part, if you have some sort of speed buff, that'll help you get through this, or else it might blow you back. But you can run through the end of that stream as well if you don't have a speed buff. So if you time it just right, you can run right through it. And then when you get to this point here, they all blow kind of at the same time. So I just speed buff and ran through as it was just finishing its wind gust there. And I wouldn't worry too much about the mob, just run right through it, or it might actually knock you off. But now that we're at the top here and we're attuned, we can go through the portal and not worry about having to be ported back to the beginning of stage 1. So here we are, we're at stage 2, and now we can get the attunement here and make it through. Now the thing about stage 2 is there's now lightning strikes on the platform, so you have to be very careful not to get struck by lightning. Now if you do happen to get struck by the lightning, it might slow you down, and you could end up missing that next stone. So just be careful. Now I like to use my speed buff to help me get across these difficult obstacles. However, I did fall that time. And if you do decide to not want to take that path, there's an alternate path you can take. I use a speed buff to get over here. I'm not sure if you need that or not, but it definitely helps. And then you can avoid that first lightning strike path there. Now once you get to this route coming out here, you want to take this side path to get the attunement before you can enter that end stage portal. Now jumping over here, there's an orb over here that can actually knock you off if it shoots you. So be careful and try and be quick. Get the attunement, go through the portal, and then you're on your way to the end of this second stage here. Once you get the attunement, you want to take this path down here at the edge of the route and jump over these stones. There'll be a little wind that you have to make it past on the vine over here, and there'll also be lightning strike platforms here. So just be careful going across the platforms there. But now that we're here, we're at the end of stage 2. We can go to the portal and head on over to stage 3. And as for this stage, just be careful of this white smoke there. It's very cold. It'll slow you down when it hits you, and it lasts a couple seconds here. It does fade off, as you can see. Once it fades off, you can move on to the next platform. Don't jump with it on, or else you won't make it. And but once you make it over across to the edge here, carefully, you'll have this wind gust here. They'll pop up, so just be careful. And just wait it out, go through there, and there'll be a couple mobs up here. You can fight them. They're not that hard to kill. I just try to avoid it and try and get through this. I'd already been working at this for almost an hour. Don't go up this way though. You need to get attuned first. There's a little hidden path over here, so want to be careful as we jump across here. Nothing too crazy to watch out for. You can just make your way across and enjoy the scenery. Beautiful scenery. But as you make your way across the stones here, there's going to be a boss up ahead. This boss looks like a little mini boss. It has a couple knockback abilities, so if you're not careful on this last platform coming up, it can knock you off. And you'll see here, it tries to attack me on there, but I make it across. And he's a little difficult, and because he has those knockback abilities, it was kind of hard for me to kill him. I did make some attempts at trying to bring him down, but then I'd move back down here, and he'd heal right back up. So if you're not in the same level as he is, then he'll bug out, I guess, and heal up. So I did try this a couple times trying to bring him down, but wasn't really doing much, or wasn't too effective. So I ended up just bypassing him as I was doing most of the other monsters. And get your attunement, go through the portal. Once you're attuned, you can now make your way to the end of stage 3. Okay. So now that we are attuned, we can make our way to the end portal for stage 3. And just watch out for this smoke as you're crossing the platforms. They'll slow you down. And at this point, I was pretty excited because I've been going at this for almost 2 hours, trying to complete this 4-stage puzzle. I was excited, definitely excited. It was like a big achievement. It was the most fun I've had doing something like this in a long time. But once you're ready, you can make your way across the platform here. Just be careful. These are some small stones that you have to step on to get across. And an event will pop up once you get up here. This is the boss event. Now I would recommend getting the chest. There's a chest up here. I would recommend getting that first, because if you die, then you'll have to make your way back up here. So just jump over here, grab the chest, and see what goodies you have inside. Now for me, I didn't really get anything that great. I got a pearl, some gloves, and a weapon there, but nothing really that was upgradable on my gear. But like I said, the achievement of just making through this puzzle was enough for me. And I come from playing World of Warcraft, and playing World of Warcraft, I used to love climbing things and getting to places I wasn't supposed to get to. So this for me was a lot of fun. Once you get the chest, you can go through the portal and skip the boss if you wanted to and make your way out. but I definitely wanted to defeat that event boss. So just make your way back over there to the other side and try and take out this boss. So it happened that there was somebody else who made it up here with me. We ended up taking down the event boss together, which was good. And I came in to finish him off. My partner here was in last stand as I finished him off. So it was a tough fight, but it was worth it. Got a lot of experience from it. Also got some karma points, some copper, and some small loot from him. But the excitement of just completing this event that was really awesome. A great achievement, to be able to beat this 4-stage puzzle, which was a lot of fun. And after expressing our excitement there by doing the emotes, cheering and dancing, you could tell that we were excited. Now I decided to explore a little bit and check this place out. Since I probably wasn't gonna come up here again, or maybe I'd help a friend out later. Who knows? But I did explore. Um, there's this little area over here that I found you could actually jump up on top of this cube that's floating in the sky, this giant building, and I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up here, but I managed to get up here, and if you want, this is a pretty cool screenshot to take up here. And, after my fun of exploring around here, I made my way to the end, to the portal. Well, that is it. That will conclude the jumping puzzle video. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope this has helped you out if you're struggling to make it through the jumping puzzle. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I do want to show you something really quick though. One of the attempts I was making in the end here, I actually was blown off and I fell straight to the ground and I died. So that was kind of interesting. I had to start all over again, run back up there. But yeah, once again, my name is Johnny. I hope you've enjoyed this. Talk to you all later.